In the spring of 2026, I found myself marveling at the culmination of a journey that began with little more than a blank canvas and a series of dreams. Imagine standing on a plot of land that was once barren, now transformed into a bustling microcosm of your own design. Like a game of Minecraft or building with Lego blocks, each element had been carefully selected and placed, forging a space that was distinctly mine. This endeavor was not just about physical ownership, but about establishing a personal territory where I could exercise control, create freely, and exist authentically. The balancing act of individuality and connection. The pursuit of personal sovereignty often feels like a tightrope walk, delicately poised between the desire for independence and the necessity of social integration. I realized early on that full ownership of anything within the societal construct is a challenging aspiration. We exist in symbiosis with others, constantly forming partnerships and navigating communal rules. Yet, the world has long struggled to respect personal boundaries, often labeling individualism as cold or isolating. However, embracing one's unique perspectives, habits, and rules is not inherently negative. It is, in fact, a cornerstone of fostering genuine societal peace. When we respect ourselves enough to establish these boundaries, we create an environment where mutual respect can flourish. This isn't about cutting ties with society or retreating into solitude. It's about crafting a space where our individuality is recognized and celebrated. It's about nurturing an environment where the collective can acknowledge and embrace diversity, leading to a richer, more harmonious existence. Crafting a new paradigm of ownership. In embarking on my project, I was driven by the desire to control something unequivocally mine. It stemmed from the frustration of constantly having to adapt to societal norms, to mold myself into the expectations of others. I longed for a space where I could simply be without the pressure to conform or explain my intentions. This quest for ownership is not about dominating others, but about reclaiming the narrative of my life and work. The evolution of my project has been akin to watching a vision materialize, from abstract thoughts to tangible reality. With each update, like McRock's original engine or the enhancements to make it right, I witnessed the power of execution in transforming dreams into reality. Each decision and action echoed the underlying principle. True ownership comes from discipline and independence. It's about standing strong on one's own 2 feet, crafting a space that is undeniably yours, while still engaging with the world around you. Building robust foundations through discipline. The journey towards owning your space requires an unwavering commitment to discipline. It is the backbone that supports independence and ensures sustainability. As much as society is reluctant to promise anything, the onus is on us to protect our territories. This doesn't mean isolating ourselves entirely, but rather fortifying our boundaries with diligence and care. Maintaining this balance between asserting control over one's domain and engaging with wider society demands a strategic mindset. It involves acknowledging the necessity of partnerships and societal interaction while fiercely protecting the sanctity of our own spaces. This paradoxical dance is what allows us to grow and thrive, to expand our territories without compromising our individual principles. Reflecting on the journey and its impacts. As I look back on the process, I am struck by how much I have learned about the art of balance. The project has taught me that owning your space doesn't mean shunning the world, but rather carving out a niche within it where you feel empowered and authentic. It's about asserting your presence without diminishing others, contributing positively to the collective, while staying true to your own values and ideals.